Hi, hello, how is it? How are you? How do you do? How are you doing? How do you feel? It's been a while. I was missing you. Happy to see you. Nice to meet you. Let me repeat. Hi, how is it? Hello, how are you? How do you do? How are you doing? How do you feel? Happy to see you. Nice to meet you. It's a long time. Does it go? How is family? How is job? Dear friends, this is TNC TV official from where you are going to get knowledge of English. These are the basic expressions you have to know, you have to use in your everyday lives so that your English may be fluent in English. Have you ever asked yourself why don't you speak English? It's because you disrespected these rules. It is because you disrespected these expressions. When you disrespect these expressions, dear friends, I'm telling you that you cannot speak English properly. Your English will continue to have different breaks while speaking, while introducing. So, dear friends, you are starting, you are advanced, you are a type of the high level of English. Dear friend, if you want to speak English like native, it means that you are going to respect the rules of the language. And here we guarantee different advice and different lessons that can make you fluent if you desire, dear friend. I'm telling you, it's been a long time. You have attended different classes learning English, but you didn't pervene to be fluent in English. What do you think you missed? You think you have missed what, dear friend? You have missed really the keys of the language. The keys of the language are in 10 lessons. And those 10 lessons, when you catch them, when you understand them, you are going to practice without any problem. When you mistake, sometimes it may happen because English is not your mother language. No problem. You are going to correct it quickly yourself. You are going to recognize, you are going to notice where you have committed the mistakes and you correct yourself. And you can even ask your colleague, your friend, and he explains you and you understand quickly the way you are going to use properly different words in English. Dear friends, here on TNC TV official, we have prepared for you the book that can help you to understand quickly different words, different verbs, different vocabulary and expressions that will help you to be fluent in English if you desire. Dear friends, here on TNC TV official, it's a sure deal because also we can follow you everywhere you are. We can follow you by teaching you online. You can follow different concepts online, dear friends. There are some people who have the best testimonies saying that it is sure deal here on TNC TV official because when you follow different lessons here, really you see that it is not necessary to go back to school to attend the classes, to spend too much time saying that you want to know English. With your smartphone, with your smart device, you can follow different lessons without any problem here on TNC TV official. It is cheap, you see, when you have a smartphone, when you have a laptop, when you have a machine. It means that is very simple. Every time you can take a 30 minutes. When you take a 30 minutes only, you can follow different lessons and you see the way you are going to introduce in English without any problem. So, first of all, when you give order of the book, you send it by email, by WhatsApp. The book, Get Knowledge of English, can reach you without any problem. When the book reaches you, it means that we can start the lessons. Lesson number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. All only 10 lessons. Try 10 lessons, dear friends. You have read different books. But please, with the 10 lessons, it's a key. It's the best key that is going to open your mind. And after a while, you get very fluent. After a while, you speak English without any problem. You practice English like American, like a British, like a native. Don't care about the accent because English is not our mother tongue. As long as it is not our mother tongue, it means that to practice it like a native, like a British, like American, it is not easy. Sometimes it can require experience and some journey studies. So for instance, me, I want to travel different countries so that I may make more researches about different researches, because there are some countries in which you can reach and when you communicate you fail to understand because of the accent. Don't worry. When you know basic skills, when you know 10 lessons, it means that the issue, the challenge of accent will be solved progressively. I tell you, within the shortest time, after knowing these 10 lessons, you are going to see what is going to happen in your lives. You are going to speak English like American British native. That's our slogan, because there are some people asking me, please, English that you teach me is American, is British, is which English, which kind of English? So I respond by saying that when you know the language, you know it. You are going to attend different conferences and you follow different messages in English, these different speeches in English. So when you know, you know. When you don't know, you don't know. So it is said that you cannot say that you know the language while if you enter in the area when they use it, you fail to understand what they are talking about. Of course, you know English if everywhere you reach, no problem of communication. Case of Rwanda here especially, there are many people who have attended classes, primary, secondary, university, every levels. In every levels, we can find the people who cannot really understand properly, the foreigners. If you don't understand the foreigners, it means that you still have the problem. When you understand properly the foreigners, when you communicate without any problem with the foreigners, no need to come back yet on TNC TV official. I can congratulate you for the way you have solved that problem 100%. Dear friends, let me tell you that with the TNC TV official, if you decide to follow different advice, different instructions, different lessons we are going to provide you here on TNC TV official, I promise you that within the shortest time you are going to be fluent. You are going to speak English. I promise you, dear friends. So let me repeat some 10 lessons you must catch so that you may ensure that your English has no problem. If you know the way you are going to use nouns, you are going to use nouns. If you know info, if you have more info about nouns, if you have more info about pronouns, if you have more information about verbs, if you have more information about adverbs, if you have more information about adjective, if you have more information about prepositions, if you have more information about articles, if you have more information about phrasal words, if you have more information about interjections. 10 what? 10 lessons, 10 chapters, 10 tips. With these 10 chapters, if you detect, if you enter deeply, if you get time to understand how to use properly these kinds of words, I promise you that you will start to speak English confidently. Your confidences are going to occur, are going to happen, dear friends. I'm telling you, people who will see you practicing English by respecting the rules, by respecting those words, how they are used in the sentences, is going to judge you, is going to quote you as the best user of English. I focus on these 10 lessons because there are many people I met. Many people. I asked them, please, can you tell me what you know about nouns? Can you tell me what you know about the pronouns? Can you tell me what you know about the verbs? Can you tell me what you know about adverbs, about adjective, about prepositions, about articles, about conjunctions, about phrasal words, about interjections? Many people, they failed. They failed. They say, please, I want English speaking. I don't want English. I don't want such English. When you say, I don't want such English, dear friends, it cannot be possible to know the language you have not studied. You have to study. If you engage yourself to study, it means that you are going to you're going to understand quickly those 10 lessons. Don't ask me to teach you English speaking while you don't want I teach you those 10 lessons. Because you remember, if you have attended the classes, if you have studied, you entered in nursery, primary, they said, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, like a child, like a baby. After studying those basic skills, you progressed. You progressed. And you reached where you are going to enter deeply in the lessons of studying the way you can tell different speeches and stories. So let me remind you what you are supposed to know in English. It's not in English, it's in every language. In every language, you know that. First of all, when you enter in every language, you must know the letters and the alphabet. After alphabet, you are going to know how to make the words. The words are made of letters. Letters, word. After word, sentence. After sentence, a paragraph. After paragraph is a story. Story is a text. Story is every writing, every short writing. Every short writing, every short composition may be a story, a poem, narrative, it depends. After story, speeches, narrative, and novels, those are the writings. We have a short writing or long writing. I don't know the level that you desire. You desire to reach which level, dear friend? Level number 1 is to know the alphabet, words. After words is short story. After short story is a long story. After long story is going to be a book. There are different books you can write. There is a book of 40 pages, 100 pages. When it reaches 300 pages, sometimes it can be a roman or a dictionary or a big book. So, which level do you desire to reach so that you may get confident in English? So, the level number last is the level in which you can be the way who can write a book of over 500 pages. So if you can write a book of 500 pages, I can say much respect to you, you don't have any problem of English. So if I ask you to write a composition, to write a writing of 100 words, quickly within 5 minutes or 3 minutes, you can have done it. I don't know. You know your level. But what is needed, apart from being the writer of the books, the writer of the different writings, different composition, that's not our great concern, our main concern. Our main concern, we here on TNC TV official, we are trying to solve the problem of speaking. And the problem of speaking is going to be solved on the condition that you know basic skills, dear friends. Let me tell you that basic skills are 10 lessons, are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, articles, conjunctions, phrasal words, and interjections. Those are the basic skills are going to help you. Please, I remind anyone who desires to know English. If you want to know English, please. If you want to study English, you call me on 0788457692. I will teach you online 10 lessons. After teaching you online 10 lessons, 10 chapters, 10 basic skills about English, you will enter in practice. In practice means that you are going to cooperate with the foreigners. You are going to talk to the foreigners. All of the people who can be your partners about English practice, you are going to communicate without any problem. And here on TNC TV official, let me briefly say that we guarantee the lessons that are going to help you to understand quickly English. 10 lessons, after 10 lessons is a practice, and the practice is a process. You have to travel, you have to visit the areas in which you are going to meet the people who can talk to you in English, whom you can communicate in English without any problem. Another device, don't think too much in your local language if you want to promote English. Since morning up to the evening, you should be thinking in English. What does it mean? To have a curiosity to know different names about people, animals, things, place, times. This a chapter of nouns. After nouns, you have to know the verbs. More verbs. After more verbs, more expressions. Okay, you are going to do this exercise. Exercise is to know 10 words. 10 words every day. 10 new words every day can help you to be fluent, to be more fluent in English. Don't worry about the accent. Accent will come when you meet the foreigners. You are going to imitate them. If you meet the British, you imitate them. If you meet the Americans, you imitate them. If you meet the best users of English, you imitate them. You should have the best users with whom we cooperate so that your English may be perfect. What does it mean? You should have the role model. Me too, I have the role model. You too, you should have the role model in English. You imit who? You imit your teacher. You imit who in English? Who is the best user of English to you? You are going to imitate who so that you may say, I want to speak English like the given one. You speak English like who? You want to speak English like who? Dear friends, let me end my video by here, promising you that I will never cease to prepare for you different lessons that are going to help you to be fluent in English. The lessons I prepare here on TNC TV official are the lessons that can help you to quickly solve the problem of English in your lives. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for sharing the videos we prepare here on TNC TV official. We upload different videos that are going to help you to solve the problem of English 100%. I promise you that after English, coming soon, French, Kiswahili, because here we promote the lessons that can help many people to know English, French, and Kiswahili. Continue to give order of the book. Get knowledge of English. That book will help you to understand quickly those 10 lessons, and after those 10 lessons, more vocabulary you have prepared, more expressions you have prepared, more verbs you have prepared. There is no excuse about this matter of English, because here on TNC TV official we have prepared for you. Within the shortest time, you are going to be fluent in English. We continue to promise you. And don't exceed 3 months. Don't exceed 3 months. Within only 3 months, you should have solved 100% the problem of English. Thank you so much, dear friends. I love you. I love you. Keep watching the videos we prepare for you. See you next time with another video that will help you to understand English. Bye bye. We love you. See you next time.